Hi, my name is Paul Davis and today we're looking at the most legendary fingerpicking pattern of all time, Travis picking, and how it can turn three simple chords into something wonderful. It's named after the great Merle Travis, and although there's a ton of variations on this pattern, what they all have in common is the thumb. It's a bass pattern that starts on the root note, in this case the G, and alternates to another bass note to give the illusion of a bass player accompanying us. And if we were to move to another chord, let's say A minor, I simply grab that chord and move my thumb to the new root note, the open A string. So if we want to add another chord, we can add the C major, for example. And we don't have to change anything because the root note is already on the A string. Great, now we can move back to the tonic, the G chord. We play each chord for 2 bars, so in total we've got this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. And I'm slightly palm muting the bass notes with my right hand. Sweet, but the beauty of Travis picking isn't here yet. You see, we create a nice and elegant play between the thumb and the index and middle finger of my picking hand. On beat 1, we add the second string to the pattern. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm playing it with my middle finger. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. On the first afterbeat, the 1 and, I play the third string with my index finger. Here we go. Let's slow it down a little bit. So this note falls on the offbeat, exactly in between the thumbs, like this. Alright. Let's add one more, and this one falls exactly in between the second and third beats. And it is the B string again. And we play this twice on the G chord, and then we move over to the A minor chord. And we play exactly the same, only make sure your thumb moves up to that A string. Wonderful. And when we move to the C chord, our picking hand doesn't change at all. We simply grab the C major chord, and we play it twice again. And back to G. And now we have 8 bars, and let's speed it up again. Something like this. Alright, and this is the fundament of our little fingerstyle part. But we can add a lot of little things to make it sound even more magical. For starters, let's add a melody that runs through this harmony. The first bar stays exactly the same, like this. But halfway bar 2, our melody walks up from the B via the C to the D. Fret 1 and 3 on the B string, that is. And these melody notes fall exactly on the offbeats, in between the thumbs. So play it a few times to get the hang of the timing, and don't forget to keep that thumb going. Awesome, so it's really turning into a song instead of just 3 chords. Now move to the A minor, and we do exactly the same. But now our melody walks up from C via D to the high E string, and the timing is exactly the same. Wow, this is so good, but we have to go on. We go to the C chord, but right before we get there, we play the open B string, after which we hammer on into the C. Like this. And now let's add the pattern back. So it transitions from A minor to C. Great. So now we have to move back to G, and let's walk down via the B note, the bass note. And just before we go to the G chord, let's add a B string again, like this, from C. That high B string is lovely. So now we've got 8 beautiful and vibrant bars sounding like this. Sweet. So the little ending I played is a sort of a turnaround, which is the notes A, B and C and back down, played on the after beats. And there we are. Each finger has its own basic rule, but combined it's an intricate play of notes that just sounds wonderful together. And there's a few ways we can spice this up again. We can add some rolls to make it more dramatic. Or we can add the slap, of course. So we add some drums to our playing. Alright, so that was the legendary Travis picking pattern. All the tabs are available at my Patreon page. And I want to thank you so much for watching, it really means a lot. And what would even mean more is if you like this video, because it tells me you enjoyed watching it as much as I had making it. And besides, it's also good for karma. Talking about karma, subscribing even gets you more points. So just before we roll into the new year, make sure to hit that subscribe button. Thank you so much, have a wonderful day, this was Paul and I see you next time with another video. Cheers!